So Module 8, the last module of the course, the last half of the role play exercise. So in Module 7, last week, you played the role of a senator and debated whether or not to accept the statement from the heart. Then there was a vote. And so this module, for Module 8, has two possible outcomes that will be determined by that vote. If the Senate voted to accept the statement from the heart, then you will maintain your role as a senator, and the discussion will then move to how does the Australian government respond to the statement from the heart, and what might be the three key policy ideas that frame the government's response to the statement from the heart. And that will be the issues and questions that you will discuss as a senator in your respective party over this week. And then those ideas will be presented for a final vote for a yes or a no at the end of the week in an effort to try and craft some sort of national reconciliation strategy from the Commonwealth government's perspective. If the vote was not to accept the statement from the heart, to reject it, to turn it aside, as actually happened, then you will step out of your Senate role and you'll just be yourself. And the last week of class will be devoted to you discussing with your classmates what you think might be the best national Commonwealth strategy for reconciliation that responds to the statement from the heart. You will have to come up with three policy ideas in consultation and discussion with your peers about what you think make up the three core ideas that need to be addressed in any feasible, proper, and constructive national reconciliation policy. The discussion will play out over a week, and then there'll be a final vote among students as yourselves on whether or not what you've come up with is a reasonable way forward. And so the course ends with this role play to put you in the seat of both policymakers and as someone of consequence who has to come to a conclusion about what one can do, what ought to be done, what should be done, and what can be done. It's an incredibly complex issue. There's just simply no way to capture the myriad complexities, the conflicts, the compromises that have to be taken. But it's important to enact them, to practice them, to sit with them, and to just see, one, how complicated the issue is, but two, how we might come up with a positive way forward. And that's the end of the course. This role play should have and will be fun, but it'll also be challenging, confronting, and it'll demand a lot of you in terms of thinking imaginatively about not just Australia's future, but the future of its First Peoples, the future of its 60,000 years of continuous human occupation, and your future and where it fits in all of that.